speaking of you being diabetic, because I follow you on social media, you made a comment saying that when you was in prison, the devil he injected you with something that led to you having diabetes.
Well, the let me gather my thoughts concerning that comment because it's real, and I stand on it. Before I ever went to prison, bro, I was one of the most energetic, carefree. I don't want to say free, but we didn't have nothing to really worry about. Our community took care. I'm growing up, we had our little knuckleheads, but if you wasn't involved in that, you didn't have to worry about that, things like that. So me coming up, I didn't have no health problems. I didn't have no colds. I didn't know what a flu was. And if I did, I remember my auntie probably wrapped me up in some warm blankets and made me sweat that shit out. So I didn't have no diseases and diabetes and thyroid conditions until I went to prison. When I went to prison, man, them people, first they check you for things, they inject you with things to check and see if your body could fight it or how your immune system is. So they give you something and test you for the shit they give you, right? I came back negative. I don't have tuberculosis, but I was around somebody that had tuberculosis, leaving the county jail. So this was their excuse for putting me on a medication. For 6 months, I had to take a tuberculosis medication to prevent me from getting tuberculosis. And I never had fucking tuberculosis, but till I went to the county jail and they got everybody in that county jail in them dorms. So you breathing and drinking after, niggas don't know they sip coffee after each other. Homie, think you a homie. You don't know motherfuckers up in there, bro. But it's germs everywhere and they keep you in a recycled air environment. So it's not fresh air. It's pure the water gray. You drinking out of a fountain of water every single day. That when the water come in your plastic bag, cause you use your bags to save water, this should be gray, and then it clear up after about 3 minutes, 2 minutes. This shit look clear again. So my mama, bro, whatever they was giving us in them prisons and them county jail, it was specifically, purposely designed and fucking made for us as a whole people. Niggas, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. Pot babies. Nigga on my mama, I ain't bite my. I would never, ever, ever bite my tongue again. Not even on that accident. And that's what it is, bro. And when I found out, they giving you all that, I didn't, man, then I find out I'm diabetic. 2 years. So from the county jail to the pen, I fought my case for a year. Then I make it to prison in like 2002, 3, let's say 2003, I get to Ironwood. 2004, they've been running tests. You got to go through tests. I'm diabetic too. So I'm losing weight. This is how I find out. I went from 183 pounds to like 163 in a month. Like, man, something going on. I ain't been to prison but damn near 2 years. So it's like 2002, 2003 this happened. I'm going to the medical like, man, something ain't right. They running blood tests. Everything good, everything good. All my results come back A1. Bro, I put the only thing I love about 2003. I was 112 pounds with a 198 beat per minute heart rate. I was on D Yard in Ironwood. Anybody was there will bear witness. Bro, they wheeled me off that yard. And when they checked my vitals in the prison infirmary, the lady screamed, "Ah!" They got an outside ambulance to come, drugged me, took me out of there on an outside hospital to an outside hospital, and set me up in that motherfucker and ran all kind of tests on me till they found out. And they still hadn't found out yet. It took them 2 days of blood tests. Me laid up in there. I can't eat nothing. My sugars was off the scale. They couldn't even, I think I was in the 1,000. Oh, bro, I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat nothing. I couldn't drink nothing with sugar because they trying to bring my. They didn't know I was diabetic though at that time. But when they found out, they said you're diabetic. You have hyperthyroidism, and I was just so happy that I didn't have AIDS or some weird shit like that. You know what I mean? On God, because that's the only thing I was thinking about. Like, man, I've been fucking all these broads, even though I'm safe. Them rubbers ain't safe, and I'm getting any broad I want. I pick a bitch, you, on God. I had it like that, and I had it. I'm an ego nigga. I got an ego. You know what I mean? So my heyday, I was a little wild, reckless, and damn near lost my life and my freedom because of that weird way out, non-thinking ignorance I came up in with no guides. Now I got responsibilities. I'm a guider. I'm gonna make sure they know the truth. I'm gonna make sure that they know this is what it is. This is what happened if you got your power, man, but choose wisely and exercise it with expectations of it coming back. I'm not saying they injected me with diabetes, but I am saying I wasn't sick prior to that going to prison. I didn't have no ailments. I didn't have none of that. As soon as I went to prison, I wind up being diabetic. I wind up having hyperthyroidism. They gave me a radioiodine treatment intravenously while I was in prison. Family, no family, mama can't be there, nobody. They ran and they did that or I could have had a surgery where they cut my goiter out because of the hyperthyroidism. But it's like all this shit they did to me while I was in prison. You know what I mean? These people, these nurses, all of them look the same. They all fucking demonic and fucking each other and sucking each other dick. If you got a wife or a husband that work in prison, on my life, she's a hoe. And he fucking everything in that bitch. All that, oh, I love you and coming home swearing lying. I had a gang of police CO bitches up in there willing to suck dick and fucking. They was sucking and fucking. And I didn't let them fucking suck me. I had too much attention. We can't get away with this. But you can come bend over and do all that. And yeah, real life. And I'm telling the truth. It's about that time. I'm not telling no names though, but if your bitch or your nigga work in a prison or a hospital, they fucking the other people they working with, I promise. Or somebody. And if you got one that ain't, nigga, you better start your life over and meet her first.
So the inmates, they was hitting the female cops.
What? What? I don't even. A man is a man, right? A God is a God. It's a difference. I'm a God, bro. And he nothing, period. Whatever I want is mine already.
Right. Don't tell me no names, right? But tell me a story or two where an inmate, he was clapping a female cop.
All right. No, I ain't seen nobody get clapped. I didn't say getting clapped. You can't see no shit like that. You feel me? Because too many niggas gonna be mad, jealous. You fucking a bitch, right? Come on, bro. I'm saying bitch is giving up. I pull my day. I used to be a porter. So I'm sweeping. I'm cleaning shit up. And it's child time. Everybody run. They hungry. Niggas ain't got no. Some niggas stay back. And I stay back. And I got a little CO. And, she gonna come over and check lockers or whatever and bend over by your locker. Am I giving up too much game? Or you go in the office, pull my dick out. She seeing long, fat dick. She just, oh my God, and it's super hard because the nigga ain't had nothing in 8 years by this time. I'm on level 2. I didn't do this shit on no 3 though. You can't get away. You can get away with the bitch showing you ass, coming by, checking your cell, talking about how looking at you and doing shit like that. But you can't really get on a tutor. You can, if you get the right spot. I kissed the broad on the tube. Called me in the office. Used to check my sugar. Love a nigga. You know, they know who a nigga is. Boom, boom, boom. Called me in the office. Um, CO right there. Can you go make sure get Mr. And the nigga walk out and on me. I'm like this, man. She right here. I'm right here. I've been calling her. She snuck me her phone number. I got cell phone, so we chopping up. She danced on the phone. She just sent this weirdo out of here. I got one chance to try to do something. I'm waiting for the alarm. I'm waiting for the alarm. Don't happen. Something. Sit back, weirdo, come back in. Hey, I'm acting like, what about my sugar? Next you know, we on the phone at night. I need some bud. I need some this. Yeah. I ain't, that's how I go. They know that. The whole world know the police bring that shit in there. If you don't know from top to bottom that the government on my mama know they real motherfuckers. They love selling dope. They love bringing it in. They love giving you hook to it. They love charging your ass for your own for whatever the fuck it is. Then recharge, man, and then putting you in jail for the shit they charge you for. Man, I am a real life, man. This makes complete sense now, but it didn't back then. Now I know, so I just move accordingly.